Hello kittens, Catsoutloud here, and I'm back in the letter, here to play this scary game with you. If y'all are wondering where I went, I took a break. Again. You know what, I'm just gonna try and post whenever available, how about it? Anyway, let's hop in. Let's do it. Oh. Careless. I've been so careless. How do I even tell them that without looking like I've gone mad? Oh. I didn't get any comments on which one to do. I'll check right now, but I'm pretty sure I didn't. So, you know. I guess I have to choose. I guess I just have to choose. Alright. Well, it's a really hard decision. I'm just not gonna show her.
Rose,
The words are stuck in my throat. I want to tell her, I really do. But is she going to believe me? She already dismissed me earlier. It's a concussion, she said. It's not. There really is something in this house, in the attic, in that letter. It's going to go after us. Please believe me.
dear me, is Isabella alright?
Ma'am Hannah's voice breaks through the haze, beginning to cloud my mind. Rose is looking down on me, worry etched on her features. I didn't even notice when she removed the wrinkled paper from my hands and pushed me down to sit on a nearby chair. She looks at it anyway? The choice didn't matter. From the edge of my vision, I can also make out Miss McCullough asking a passing food server for a glass of water. Through it all, Mr. Wright stands in the sidelines. Although curious, he appears more inclined to watch the scene than help. They are all as likely to believe me as Rose does. To everyone, whatever's in this house is just a hoax, a cautionary tale for children.
Isabella, do you need me to call that ambulance?
Nope. She offers me a drink, but I push it away. I need to get out of here before I cause an even bigger commotion. Clear my head, take a breath of fresh air. Anything to take my mind off things. And no one is going to believe me anyway.
No, I'm just feeling a bit out of it. Excuse me, I'll be back. I just need to catch my breath.
Bowing my head, I mutter a quick apology and gather my stuff to make a quick exit. It doesn't matter if this place is haunted or not. I've caused trouble, and Rose can be quite unforgiving of behavior like this. I'm almost at the door when she catches up to me.
Isabella, wait!
The apprehension must have been quite obvious on my face, because her expression instantly shifts to something gentler. Eyes softer, a fond smile spreading on her lips.
Hey, I'm not angry.
I know. I'm sorry I ruined this for you.
Come on, you didn't ruin anything. It's not like we haven't ran into any problems before. If we don't get a deal today, we can always try on a different day. And look.
She hesitates, completely trailing off, before shifting her gaze down to her hands, a small gesture to stall. Her fingers are fiddling with a piece of folded paper. It's that stupid letter again. My hands stiffen when she gives it back, but I take it nevertheless, more as an automatic response than any desire to have it back. I'll throw it away if I can. But I have this nagging feeling that, one way or another, it'll find its way back to me, regardless of what I do about it.
Rose, this is... You have to let them know about...
I know you want us to get this sale so badly, and we've made a lot of plans on how to go about this. I mean, who wouldn't? This is the first time I've been assigned to a property like this. I've sold plenty of houses before, but nothing like what we have here. It's a beautiful house. I'd love to get one of my own if I ever win the lottery.
This house is too big.
But I think... Look, here's the thing, Isabella. If we are going to do this, work on something, I don't know, this big, I need you in top shape. And the way you are now...
My mind stops.
What? Wait, no, I can still work. I just need to get myself together.
That's what you said earlier. I let it go because I thought, hey, it's your own body and you should know more than anyone how you feel. But after this, I really think you should take a break.
You're kicking me out?
No, I'm not. Look, all I'm asking is for you to take a seat somewhere I can see you, and let me handle this for now. You're clearly not yourself, and I honestly could use some time not worrying when you'll fall over or not. The day's not even over, and I'm already feeling the stress. Please, humor me just this once.
I'm fine. I only am being haunted by a ghost or whatever. She clasps her hands together in front of her, eyes pleading for understanding. And I do understand. To some extent. That doesn't mean I feel any less awful. Whether at myself or at the unlucky turn the situation has taken, or for her, I don't really know.
I promise I'll give you a full report of what happens after. I'll even let you take the lead tomorrow.
Oh, wow. It's too loud for me. I promise, yeah.
Fine. Okay. I'll step aside for now.
You're upset.
A little, yeah, obviously.
If it's any consolation, I won't tell the boss about today. You know how he is.
Please don't. I don't want a repeat of the lecture I got during my first assignment. He called me a noob, and I don't even know what that means.
Jesus. Jesus. At the memory, we both burst into helpless giggles, earning us strange looks from the guests milling about the door. Talking and laughing like this, it's easy to forget any mishaps that happened. Little things you learn to appreciate, I guess.
So, are we good?
I'm still not okay with it, but Rose has a point. It's better for me to step out of this one for now.
I won't be able to help you anyways if I keep getting distracted like this. Maybe I'll just take a walk outside or something while I wait for you to wrap things up.
Please, just stay put. I insist.
I'm not an invalid, Rose.
Invalid?
You clearly have not seen how you looked earlier.
Terrified.
It's not that bad.
Color hasn't even returned to your cheeks yet. Just stay here, all right? Don't even think of going anywhere. Let me finish what I'm doing here, and then I'll take you back to Luxembourg myself to have that minor bump checked. At least wait for me to call someone who will fetch you, okay?
Minor bump. Put a big emphasis on that one. I fell down the stairs, man. She's gone before I can voice one word of compliant. Complaint! Jesus. I was also gonna mention, and it's gone. And my brain is like, no, you're not gonna mention it now or ever, apparently. Yeah. Oh yeah, she's just leaving me in the house alone, where I bumped my head in the first place. Right. Left with nothing else to do, I find myself drifting back to the foyer. A few visitors linger in the area, some merely enjoying the afternoon sunlight streaming through the stained glass windows. Others can be seen admiring the priceless antiques decorating the room. One group of elderlies gathered gathered some ways across from me is occupied in a friendly banter about which one would cost more to buy. A little argument here, an occasional laughter and teasing there. I smile to myself. The conversation reminds me of what I've been missing these past few months. Rose is probably right. I do need a break. Maybe this afternoon's hangout will help. Speaking of, I should call Ash. It's a few hours early from what I've told him, but I did ask for a call once I'm done. But he asked. I was like, what? I didn't ask. What? Besides, I don't have a ride back. You were offered a ride from Rose. What? He offered, so I might as well take it. Or bribe him into giving me one. Not that he'll ever accept the latter. Personal convictions and all. Honestly, if there's something I find admirable in him, despite his tendency to annoy the hell out of me, it's that. Well, whatever way works, a free ride is still a free ride. There's Rose's offer too, but despite what she says, I know she'll be busy for the rest of the afternoon, especially without me assisting. Blech. Bothering her for a favor as small as this is the last thing I want to do right now. A couple of minutes and a few prayers asking for a decent signal later, the call finally connects and...
Shit! Sup, I'm Ash from Deluxe City. Baggers, watch out, can't beat me. Looking for trouble? Better not lie. I'm a cool dude, pretty fly for an Asian guy. Sup, I'm Ash from Deluxe City. Baggers, watch out, can't
What
beat
is
me.
this?
Looking for trouble? Better not lie. I'm a cool dude, pretty fly for an Asian guy. Sup, I'm Ash from
It's
Deluxe
just
City.
repeating.
Baggers, watch
What?
out, can't
Shit, how
beat me.
loud is this thing
Looking for
even?
trouble? Better not lie. I'm a cool dude, pretty fly for an Asian guy.
A sharp ringing fills the entire hall, disrupting the pleasant quiet that has settled. Please stop. Soon enough, heads begin to turn in search of the source, mine included. My eyes dart around the small crowd before zeroing in on a lone figure crouched behind the same group of old people, checking out the decors moments ago. Oh my god. He is facing away from me, fumbling with something in his hands. But I don't need to see his face to know whose back it is. Oh, I'd recognize that dumb parka anywhere. Without bothering to end the call, I march towards him. Please end the call. Please end the call. I can't. After what happened today, I'm really not in the mood to deal with this.
Of all the times to...
He looks way different than his photo. Of all the times, too.
Ashton Frey!
Oof. Oh. He's got some outfit here. Some outfit. What happens next is something I'll surely regret later for having not recorded.
Ah!
He jumps, lets out an undignified yelp, followed by his phone slipping out from his grip. Ah, that was loud. It bounces from one hand to the other in his poor attempt to catch it, before ultimately falling flat on the floor with a resounding clack. I kind of feel sorry for the phone. And the floor. But it's not every day that you can catch someone like Ash off guard and get a reaction. Damn his stupid detective senses. I'll take every ounce of victory I can get, no matter how small. Ha! An awkward pause passes between us. A blink. A cough. He makes a face. And then, in a too quick motion, he ducks and retrieves his abused gadget. Sorry. While a grin threatens to break out from my lips. He doesn't meet my eyes when he straightens, but a flush has crept up his neck and cheeks. And another universe, in another universe, where we haven't known each other over God, for 5 years, and suffering through his teasing isn't a day-to-day occurrence, chances are I'd find that adorable. Endearing, even. Unfortunately, this isn't that kind of world. The way things are, I'm already content to see him out of his obnoxiously calm and collected disposition.
Hello to you too, scaredy cat. I could stand to be greeted like a normal person, you know.
Sir, first of all, what are you doing here? Second of all, I scared you, so I'm not a scaredy cat. Although I am Catsoutloud, so subscribe and like if you haven't. Sorry.
What? And miss that look on your face? No way. Oh man, I should have taken a picture.
I am so honored you find this funny. Is that how you treat your guests? I think I need to talk to your supervisor.
Get out of here, bro.
Talk to yourself.
Asshole.
You aren't even a guest here. What are you doing here in the first place?
For a moment, he looks like a cat that swallowed the canary. Sure. Suddenly checking every nook and cranny in his phone for any damage or scratches. Seems to be a more interesting activity than explaining himself.
Ash.
I could be looking to buy a house.
This one? Are you ridiculous?
A mansion?
Yeah, why not? Did you see the view outside? It doesn't look haunted to me at all.
I could argue otherwise. Ash. He's messing with me.
Ashton, I am not in the mood. What are you doing here?
He chances a glimpse at some point behind me. The parlor? Curious, I follow his gaze, but before I can figure out what he has caught his attention, he places a hand on my shoulder and turns me back to face him.
I just finished working on something, so I dropped by.
Uh-huh. Is it a lady friend that's here? I still don't see how his work has anything to do with why he's here. At my confused look, he drops the hand resting on my arm, like he has touched something particularly hot, and casually rubs the back of his neck.
And I said I'll see if I can pick you up. Turns out I can. Free time and all.
He's acting weird. What the heck's going on?
Here I am. Figured you'd still be busy, and so I roamed around for a while.
Sure, Ash. Also, it changed from Ashhole to Ash. Since when? Why? What's going on? I don't understand this relationship. What's going on here?
Oh, you should have mentioned that sooner. I was about to throw you out.
Throw him out anyway.
Throw me? Hey, I was given a pamphlet. I think that makes me a legitimate client.
Do you have money, sir?
We have mandatory sign-in sheets for clients, Ash. I didn't see your name on it. And you can't just roam around because it says open house. Normal people actually follow an etiquette here.
Right, okay. I think I'll just go ahead and...
No, wait. I wasn't really going to throw you out. Rose said... Never mind. I was just about to leave anyway.
Haha. Changing your mind, lady.
Wait, what? Now?
No, did you want to stay? Something must have shown in my face because he pauses and gives me a long look. Long hard stare. Sorry. Sometimes I forget how easy reading people is for Ash, given how he often looks as if everything around him is a chore. Yeah. I avoid his eyes, hoping he'll drop the subject and won't ask any more questions. The last thing I want is to tell him what happened, especially the part about the letter. In fact, he's the last person on Earth I'll ever tell. Think about telling it to, if I can help it. Sure, he's a dependable guy. God knows how many times he has helped me, even without me asking for it. But stuff like ghosts and supernatural? He'll never believe those, even if he hears it from a friend. Except maybe if it's Becca. Is Becca here? Who's Becca? Is she the teacher? Am I crazy? Yeah, Becca's the teacher. Okay, I haven't played this in a long time. Said technically I should remember. It's fine. On a good day, the most harmless thing he'll do is give you an explanation why those things have no chance of ever being real. At worst, he's insufferable. He'll poke fun at you at every single chance he'll get. Asshole. What did I even ever do to him? He never does that to Becca or Zach. I can already imagine how things would go down the moment I spill a word of what I saw. Nope, over my dead body. Before it catches his attention, I shove the letter deep into my bag.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Oh, let's just go.
Doesn't look like a nothing to me.
It is.
We
Get out
still
here,
have Zach's
Ash.
movie tonight, remember?
It's still early. And didn't you say your shift will end around 5 or 6? What about... Hey, Isabella, wait up!
Let me just go outside. A rush of air greets me as soon as the main door opens. I'ma head out. Fuck this place. Not the usual autumn draft, but it's still a welcome change from the stifling atmosphere inside the mansion. Okay, just gonna say, sounds more terrifying out here. Just gonna mention that because Ash's footsteps are quick behind me, the soles of his shoes thumping hard against the polished concrete in an awkward cadence as he rushes to catch up. He calls out once, twice. The mansion still looms in the background. Whispers calling me back, shadows beckoning. Okay. Okay. I don't look back. We spend the ride back to Lugsburn. Of course, elevator music. That's exactly what we need. Also, lights out. You got everybody go turn off your lights and chill in the creepy atmosphere. Even though it might not be creepy this time. You know, it's fine. Lugsburn City in a relatively quiet manner, with only the radio's disjointed hum in the background to fill the silence. Occasionally, Ash will reach out to fiddle with it until the signal settles or it's on a respectable volume, but otherwise he doesn't say anything. Neither do I. However, if the furtive glances he's been sending my way are signs I know there are things he's been itching to ask since we left the mansion. I keep my eyes trained on the passing scenery outside, in the small hope that my disinterest will dissuade him.
Here.
To make him look cool. But why? Sorry, Ash. Why do you look so cool sometimes? All of a sudden, he tosses something at me from a small compartment on his side. It hits me cleanly on the chin before I can make a move to catch it. The small package makes a soft landing on my lap instead.
Sorry.
Bruh. The glare I send him wipes the smirk about to form cleanly off his face. He clears his throat, focusing his eyes on the road again. I swear, he did that on purpose. Ignoring him, I flip the half-forgotten package on my lap.
I won't say no to free food, but why are you giving away cereal bars?
Energy bar, chocolate cereal. It doesn't look that appetizing.
I always have one on my person, and you look like you're about to pass out back there.
What? Pass out? Get out of here, Ash.
Have you eaten lunch yet?
Of course I have. Every day. Wow. I don't even get a chance to deny it. Because right on cue, my stomach rumbles loudly, and an empty, gnawing feeling in my belly becomes noticeable. No surprise there, I did skip breakfast and lunch so I could catch Becca while she was on break. Don't skip breakfast and lunch, that's ridiculous. I was hoping to get a small meal after. I guess with everything going on, I just forgot until Ash mentioned it. It's not like the hollow feelings new to me, though. Bruh, get some food. Bruh. If anything, it's just one of the things I've gotten used to ignoring over the years, growing up. A thanks, then a tear open. Then I tear open the package and start nibbling on the edge of the bar. Apart from an acknowledging nod, Ash doesn't say anything after that small exchange. For that, I'm thankful. After getting an earful from both Becca and Rose, it's nice to be able to just sit down with someone who's not going to nag at you.
How'd the open house go?
Oh, wonderful.
The usual. We got a bigger crowd than normal because of the property's fame, but really no different from the typical open house. On second thought, it actually looks like a fancy party more than an open house. I've never felt so underdressed in my life. Weren't you there?
I wasn't really listening.
Ash, come on.
I should have asked someone to kick you out.
No, you won't.
No, you won't. No, you wouldn't. Past tense, please.
And what makes you so sure?
One, ever since you got assigned to this property, you've been freaking out about it. Rebecca's words, not mine. She's been complaining to me about how you talked your ears off, by the way.
It's a house, mansion. It's kind of scary.
Two, despite your initial qualms about the place, you still took the job. Which brings us to three. It's been months since you last settled a deal, and you're short on money right now since you're back to your instant noodle diet.
Don't. Okay, I see why he's annoying. Don't call me out for everything at once, bruh. You could be more like touchy-feely with it. Although understandable.
How'd you even know about the last one?
Get out of
Rebecca.
here. Rebecca. Damn you.
Anyhow, you're hellbent on selling the mansion. Even if someone you know personally is in the tour group, you aren't going to just kick them out. Every single person who went on your open house is still a prospective client to you. Even me.
He's not entirely wrong. Oh man. I walked right into that one, didn't I?
I hate you. I really hate you right now.
His answer is a small laugh. The kind that screams, I'm right and I told you so. I hate it when he does that.
I'll have you know that there's already someone who's extremely interested in this property.
A couple, actually, who are gonna probably get seriously haunted.
Even if you expressed any sort of interest in it, I don't think they'd be willing to let you have it. Too bad.
Provided I didn't botch it with the rights. Story update. Why, of all times, did I have to screw up like that in front of an important customer? No less. I owe Rose a big apology. I hope she likes free donuts. You don't have money, girl.
You don't seem too happy about it.
I am happy. Doesn't this look like a happy face to you?
Oh, Isabella, you're hilarious.
Really? And here I was thinking you found another one stuffed in the sofa.
Oh, man.
Or is it the wardrobe this time?
He meant that as a joke, but how close it is to the truth made my blood run cold and my own heartbeat a heavy weight in my chest. All at once, the letter in my bag feels a whole lot heavier, burdened by my own guilt and apprehension. Yeah.
Yeah, well,
whatever.
Things happened. Stuff the right couple might not be pleased about. No need to make a fuss about it. It's normal in the business.
You made them angry?
Not angry, just stuff happened.
Like?
Things.
Did they do anything? Your clients, the rights, was it?
Don't ask questions, Ash. Get out here. I can't answer that. At least not without revealing anything that took place in the attic. Change the subject or lie to him. Ooh. Which one's actually gonna work is the real question. Because if I lie to him, he's gonna notice. But maybe he won't say anything. And if I change the subject, he's just gonna pry it back. So I think lying to him is a better choice. I wanna see what that did. Oh, it went down. Sad. I guess that's all that matters. You can read it. Maybe if I remain quiet long enough, he'll get the hint.
Seriously, what happened?
You're already assuming something happened.
You just said something happened.
I'm not. It's what you said earlier, and that's why I'm asking. What did they do?
They didn't do anything.
They didn't do anything, all right? It's nothing. Work's just been stressful. My boss has been in a bad mood lately over a lost sale. Preparing everything for the open house has been tiring. And then there's the tour. You've seen how big the place is.
I wish he'd just drop the subject and be done with it. It's not like he'll do something if I tell him. Outside, the sun has already started its descent, casting a vibrant orange glow on the tall buildings. I wonder how long before we reach the movie house. Zach's being pretty excited about his movie. I'd hate to ruin that for him. But right now, I just want that day to be over.
Just so you know, people we interrogate often avoid our eyes when they're hiding something.
What are you, a detective? Get out of here.
I'm not hiding anything.
That's an obvious lie.
I didn't say you were.
Then why are you still asking about it?
Your face is a lot more expressive than you think.
Can you please just drop it?
Oh Jesus, that's a scary face, Bella. My voice comes out harsher than I've intended, and I immediately regret having taken that tone on him. As one would expect, Ash is taken aback, but recovers quickly. An uncomfortable silence settles in the car, while I find myself wishing I hadn't snapped at him like that. Stupid, stupid, stupid Isabella. It's the first time in months you get to spend time with your friends and you're already messing this up?
Sorry, I didn't mean to yell.
He responds with nothing more than a nod, and I take that as his way of dropping the topic. For now, if the way his jaw tightens is a sign of what he still thinks about the matter, I just hope I can give him a proper answer next time. Time passes quickly between us in this manner, and before I know it, we're already at the movie house. A small crowd has already formed in front of the theater when we arrive. The Lift Fest, short for Luxborn Independent Film and Theater Festival, attracts a bigger crowd annually, and this year's no different. Interesting way to end that sentence. I've only been to a few indie film screenings with Zach, so I'm not an expert on the matter. But I know that for people hoping to make a break in the industry, getting your film recognized by a local event like this is already a big deal. Especially for a newcomer like Zach. Oh, he makes movies? He hasn't even won an award, but just getting a confirmation letter that the festival committee wants to include his movie in this year's lineup already put a grin on his face for weeks. Speaking of the guy, he's impossible to miss. At 6 feet, he appears to loom over most of the moviegoers. Sorry, I have the hiccups. I drank tea, I guess. And with his large build and heavy voice, there's no surprise when people give him a wide berth as they pass. Interesting words. It's often easy to mistake him for someone intimidating at first glance. I did, back when I didn't know any better. Ash did too, I heard, once early in their friendship.
Oh, there's Zach.
He is tall.
Hey, you guys! Long time no see!
Cool. Zach's face lights up with a smile of his own. He moves towards us with careful steps, taking a significant effort to make himself smaller so as not to bump or accidentally hit anyone. Typical Zach. As he nears, Ash casually raises a hand in greeting and...
Sup, Z-Man, my main man. What's crack-a-lackin', my homie?
What an introduction. Man, if someone greeted me like that, that would be awesome. The awkwardness that descends within the immediate vicinity of our small group is palpable enough. Somewhere to our left, a girl giggles, and only then do I become aware of my mouth hanging open. Come on, that's an epic greeting. I'm almost amazed how Ash can say that out loud with a straight face. Almost. Considering his track record, I should be used to it by now. Zach seems to be.
Yo, stop trying to act black, Ashton. And you're the only one who calls me Z-Man.
Well, if he doesn't like it, maybe you should stop. Ash. I thought it was funny because I like crack-a-lackin'. I didn't think he was trying to be black. Maybe I'm crazy. Oh no. There's fondness underneath his exasperated tone. If this were any other person, he'd likely be offended. But years of friendship and familiarity have made those words harmless to the other's ears. Or at least enough for both to take it in stride.
It's been a while, Zach.
I hope you didn't get into trouble again.
Not much to get into trouble lately without you, I'm afraid. I'll let you know if something comes up, though.
Nah, I ended up with chicken down stuck on me last time I agreed. I'd really love at least this year to pass without some sort of accident happening again.
Accident.
Hey,
Jeez.
I take offense to that. It wasn't that bad.
I don't know. Down feathers stuck to you doesn't sound that good.
Really have no idea.
A beat passes. And then Zach laughs.
Hey, I'm kidding. You know you can always count on me.
Sure. It's a story only the two of them are privy to. Every now and then, Ash will enlist Zach's help on something. Beck and I never really found out what the real deal is with those adventures, as Ash calls it, and both aren't willing to tell due to some unspoken agreement. She insists that if it's Ash, it's likely not something illegal or life-threatening. I tend to believe her on that. Sometimes. Well, boys will be boys, I guess. I give Zach a small wave from behind Ash when his attention eventually turns to me.
Bella!
Oh, it's me!
Rebecca's not with you. Is she still sick?
I was doing a job thing.
A bit. But she's up and went to work this morning. You know she doesn't listen to anyone that's not Ash.
Ugh, terrible.
Yes, she does.
Why are you offended by that?
No, she doesn't. You're literally the only person she'll listen to when she's feeling stubborn.
And it's true. They've known each other far longer than any of us in the group. Childhood friends and all.
But don't worry, Zach. She's probably on her way here now. She promised she wouldn't miss your movie. Isabella! Oh, thank goodness!
Who? Speak of the devil. Without warning, a hand grabs me by the shoulder and turns me around.
Becca! You're just in time!
That was her voice? I have to lean back a little when the way her face is almost invading my personal space. But she places her hand on either side of my head to keep me still. She stares at me intently, concern filling her eyes.
Becca, you're squishing my face. How are you? Are you alright? Why wouldn't I be?
Rose called me earlier.
Ugh, damn it, Rose. Those 4 words tell me all I need to know. Since I don't have my family living close by, and the only other relative I have here works on the far side of the country. I gave my company Becca's contact number in case of emergency. I should have known Rose would call her. I push Becca's hands away from my face, although she lets go. Her eyebrows remain drawn together.
Oh, no, everything's good. Rose covered for me at work today.
That's not what I'm talking about. How's your head?
Besides me, Ash snickers. Get out of here, Ash, you bitch. I bit back the urge to elbow him in place of trying to avoid Becca's hand. As she tries to reach out for the said area, I do my best to dodge her, all at once, moving to hide behind Zach. Wow. Sorry for using you as a human shield, Zach.
Oh, it's nothing. I just slipped off a few steps on my way down. I blacked out for a few seconds and had a minor bump, but it's just that.
You blacked out? It's not something to brush off.
It totally is.
Come
Totally
on,
is.
at least let me check it.
It's extremely minor. You wouldn't even know it's there.
Isabella, this isn't a laughing matter.
Jeez. Don't yell at me, Becca.
She did look pale when I saw her.
Ash, don't.
Wow. Thanks a lot, Ashton, you traitor. I'll get you back for this. Just you wait.
What? I'm just saying it as it is.
Ugh.
If you mentioned this earlier, we wouldn't be having this conversation right now.
Don't. Okay,
I'm
whatever.
sorry. Saw her?
Yeah, they arrived together. Bella looked fine to me then. I don't know.
Something crosses Becca's face, but it's gone before I can figure out what it is.
Oh, that's good. At least she didn't have to travel alone, right? At least. Good.
Becca, are you jealous?
See? I'm okay. I wouldn't be here if I wasn't. And I don't want to miss Zach's film.
We can always watch it some other time.
No, right now has to be the time.
Sorry, Zachary.
No,
it's good.
no. I want to watch the film.
You guys should really keep it down. We're starting to attract some attention.
It's the premiere. premiere. The premiere's different. Right, Zach?
I shoot him a pleading look. Zach's a sensible guy. He'll understand. Please understand.
Not really. But Rebecca has a point. In the end, I think it's your call.
Well.
Oh, for heaven's sake!
Please, Becca. I really don't want to miss it.
You're not missing it. Oh, we're just moving it on a different day so we can have a...
Look, you guys.
Ash's loud sigh unexpectedly cuts through the conversation. He's pitching the bridge of his of his nose as he speaks, something he usually does when he's getting impatient. Bruh. Bruh. Be more patient.
If she says she's okay, then there's nothing we can do about it. It's not like we can stop her either. Besides, she's still acting like the same old Isabella to me, if she can still run around like that.
Why are you taking her side?
I'm not. But if she wants to watch Zach's movie with us, I'm not going to stop her. She's probably the one looking forward to it the most.
Oh.
Ash, that's... You, of all people, should know...
Tell you what, if I notice something amiss with her, I'll take her to the nearest hospital myself. Is that good enough for you?
I already know the answer before Becca voices it out. When, at last, she releases a deep breath and nods, albeit with great reluctance. I immediately tackle her into a hug.
Thanks, Becca.
It's always been you with him, isn't it?
Oh. Oh. There is some jealousy here.
Did you say something?
Me? Nothing. Don't mind me.
Jeez.
If you say so.
Okay, guys, showtime's close, so I think I'm gonna get us some snacks. My treat. And then let's head inside.
Cool.
Anyone here has a smaller bill?
Smaller bill?
I think I do. Hold on.
I pull myself off from Becca to get my wallet. Death. From my bag and...
What's this?
Oh no. Oh. It's already in Ash's hands before I can even react. I have no choice in the matter. God damn it. Behind him, Becca and Zach are both giving the piece of paper an intrigued look. Nobody was supposed to see it.
No! Give it back!
It's just a paper.
No, it's not.
I
It's
don't
not.
care! Give it!
Looks ancient, too. Why do you keep this around?
Shut up. Get out of here, give it back, and just forget about it. I try to reach for it, but he holds the paper way above his head. I've never been particularly sensitive about my own height, but right now, I really wish I have that advantage over him? Yeah, have.
Don't open it!
What's the big deal? It's not like it's a love letter. I don't see any reason to...
No.
Hold on a second. This is, isn't it?
No.
Even if it is, it's not for you.
Okay. Now I'm curious.
Bruh. Please, just get out of here.
I'm telling you, it's nothing like that. It's...
The rest of my words are lost when he unfolds the paper. I can't breathe. Again? Damn it. You're so clumsy, girl. My heart feels stuck in my throat, pounding, threatening to burst out. Also, can I also say, I love these little scenes. They look epic. Vaguely, I note how my hands are trembling at my sides. Clasping them together doesn't do any good. They are still shaking, but I hang on to them regardless. The awful, sick weight that has taken its core in my stomach back to back in the in the open house returns full force. How do I fix this? How do I fix this? How do I fix this? Someone please Today is turning out to be a horrible nightmare.
Send this to 5 people or else.
No, that's more than 5 people.
Well, that's interesting.
Guys, I think we should listen to Bella first.
Ha! Ha ha! Don't look at it.
Aren't you a few days early for Halloween?
Ash waves the paper in front of me, giving me a fleeting glimpse of its contents. I don't need to see. I don't want to see. The letter, the words, every stroke written in blood is already embedded in my mind. Maybe I should have just thrown it away when I had the chance. That way...
It's not a prank.
It makes all of them stop. Even I am surprised with how steady my voice is.
What did you say?
This isn't a prank! I saw something!
Hold on. Are we still talking about this paper? Or is it about the urban legend again?
Ugh.
Both. I know it sounds ridiculous.
You're saying this is a primitive version of a chain letter, and now that we've seen it, we're now cursed. You've got to be kidding me.
That's what I thought. The premise of this is a little freaking over, let's say.
See? This is why I didn't want to tell you guys.
Isabella, aren't you taking this a bit too far?
It's not a joke. Will you guys listen to me first? I saw something in the house earlier. It stood right in front of me.
It's a lot of periods.
If I hadn't gotten away, that thing might have...
Right. And in broad daylight, Isabella. Even someone gullible would find the logic in that screwed up.
Wow.
There's also no way in hell that this supernatural shit is true.
Why do you have to say it like that? Get out of here, man.
But it's real! What do you think I saw?
Her angry face. Just zoom in on that. It's terrifying, alright?
Hallucination? A delusion? Didn't you say you fell down some stairs? So maybe Rebecca's right.
Ugh.
It happened after, when I was trying to get away. I almost got stuck in the same room with that thing. We're all in danger. I thought you were my friends. Why don't you believe me?
We are, and you know that. But this thing and that thing has got nothing to do with the other.
Really?
When Rose called earlier, I thought she's just exaggerating. But based on what I'm seeing right now, maybe it's better if we really postpone this for now.
Don't bother.
Without another word, I snatch the letter out of Ash's hand and stuff it back in my bag, with more force than necessary. I'm tired. I got cursed, saw a ghost, probably lost a sale, got kicked out of the open house I'm supposed to be hosting, when my own friends won't believe me, and all of them think I'm crazy. To top it all off, there's a dull ache at the back of my head, begging for a little attention I can't afford to give right now. Honestly, there's only so much a person can take within a single day. I just want to go home, curl up in my bed, and never think about today. But before I can take a single step away from the group...
Guys!
Zach rarely ever raises his voice, even when there's a point he wants to drive home. And hearing him take on that tone completely throws me off. Even Ash and Becca. Whatever harsh words yet to come out from the argument immediately die on our tongues.
Why don't we all calm down first? I'm sure Isabella has her reasons too. No need to be hard on her.
Thank you, Zach. You're epic.
And hey, ain't this supposed to be a happy get-together? We haven't seen each other for months. I'd really love to know what y'all have been up to. I only ever get to talk to Bella over chat.
Oh.
Please.
He has a point. Ash, for all his attempts to look cool and distant, has also been looking forward to this. He even took the time to call this morning for a reminder. He never does that. Becca too. I'm pretty sure that's another reason why she got out of bed today. Yet, despite Zach's attempts to lighten things up, or Ash and Becca's acquiescing gestures, the tightness in my chest remains. I should have just kept it to myself, or at least went with the idea that it's a prank. If I did, things might not have turned out the way they had. No sour mood, no bad vibes. Careless. So careless. Maybe leaving is the better decision for all of us. Oh. I do need to end the video somewhere. It's been quite a while. So, we're gonna leave it here on that note. Pretty sucky. And, next episode, we'll get back in and choose to stay for the movie or go home. We'll see. But I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, hit subscribe to see more, and have a wonderful day. I'm getting better at this. Very proud of myself, thank you. Anyway, bye!